Oi, gente! Fulbright Brazil, what's up? I'm Liana Pohevitz. I'm the leader for the beautiful Belém, Imperatriz, and Teresina in the north. Yes, this picture is from Belém, but don't be fooled. They took it in the only half hour of sunlight we've had this season. So, what's the deal with the mandatory 3-minute video? We needed to introduce the emergency phone plan you all just received in your emails. Today, I'll tell you why we have it, how you use it, and what you need to do now. Basically, we can't prepare for the unknown. Political unrest, natural disaster, or flooding of the entire city of Belém because of relentless rain could cause many of us distress. But with proper planning, we can cut that stress down significantly. So I created a phone plan similar to those used in other international programs. You received an Excel spreadsheet and a scanned photo with the names and phone numbers of everyone in our cohort. Attached to your name are some arrows. If the arrows point towards you, that's who's calling you. If the arrows leave you, that's who you're calling. The goal is to get every person in the program relevant, accurate information as quick as possible. So if something happens, the commission will have been notified by the first ETA to hear about it, or the embassy, or the news. And then each member of the commission, armed with the exact same information, will start their respective chains. For example, Ariana will call James, myself, and Danny. Then each of us will turn and call our respective follow-ups. For example, I will call Angelo, Caroline, and Catherine, relaying the same information that was given to me. It is your job to prioritize calling over everything else. Your job is to call until the people you have to call answer. It does not mean send a text, post on their Instagram, snap them, message them on Facebook. It means hear their voice, relay the information, confirm that they will keep the chain going. If you call any person 3 times and they do not answer, finish calling who you are supposed to, then call who they were supposed to, and then call them again and again. This is the major rule because, for instance, if something truly catastrophic happened, this is the first tip to the commission that this person may be in danger. For example, if there was an earthquake. We cannot just assume that their phone is not in their hands. We need to know with as much certainty as possible that they are okay, even if that means calling so many times that an annoyed, awake roommate answers their phone or tells them to wake up. After about 10 tries, call your mentor, let them know you're having trouble reaching that person, then return to trying to call them. Simultaneously, your mentor will be trying to reach their codes to see if anyone is with them. This isn't meant to scare you, it's meant to prepare you, to prepare us. While calling, or immediately after depending on your multitasking abilities or lack thereof, you may need to prepare your good bag. Your goal is to make your next 3 days the least stressful for you possible. This means, at the bare minimum, you need your passport, you need potable water, and you need some forms of sustenance. Depending on the situation, you may choose to ignore other suggestions here. Maybe you think you'll be able to get your electronics mailed to you later, and they're less likely to be stolen by your roommate than on the road. But if the call includes the request to head to an airport or an embassy, you can and should assume you won't be heading back. Grab stuff accordingly. Now that I've sufficiently made you think about scary things, what should you do next? Well, add everyone on your section of the phone chain in both directions to your phone. This is so when anyone calls you, you recognize and answer on the first try. Look at the good bag list and decide what are things you need to have very easy access to and make them accessible. This doesn't mean leave your passport on the counter. It means always put it in the same place and know where it is. And add money to your phone. Always have a minimum of 10 reais. You're ready, come what may, and we're here for you. Thanks for watching. Tchauzinho, gatinhas. Now go work on your side projects, you slackers.